Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just getting a couple of links real quick to share. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Awesome. Good morning, Sin and Cassie and Akasi Gaming. Oh my god! Good morning, Sin. So I decided that Rocketcraft was the move today. I know we normally do hardcore on Friday, but knowing that I'm starting, early and ending early as well, I've just got a short amount of time. I figured we'd wrap up a few things around the tavern, and just kind of, yeah. Because we need to finish the lanterns outside, so we're gonna need to go and get some more lanterns real quick, and we're gonna finish that off. And I don't know what else. It's real early for Ace, and you got to think he's 4 hours. It's 3:30 in the morning for him. It's 3:30 in the morning and this man is awake. He's waking up to go to work. Now, we're not going to craft these lanterns. We are going to buy these lanterns from the villagers. From the notorious BLG. Everybody remembers what BLG stands for? In the notorious BLG? Whoops. Oh, almost. Right, Sin? Yeah. We're going in the library. We're going in here. BLG. Give me emeralds. Yo, let's go. Roof with the tier 1 subscription. Good morning, sir. Everybody needs the BLG in their life. Let's go with that hype train. Ooh, I forgot to turn on multi-stream. That's no good. I'm ignoring Lost Souls over there, I bet. She might not even be in there yet. It's that early. It is early. Alright, we got plenty of lanterns now. Oh, y'all, I thought of another name last night that I'm putting on the list. I thought of another name that's going on the list. Y'all ready for this? I gotta write it down. The Great Gatsby. Like the Great Gatsby, but the Great Gatsby. Tell me there's another person on this planet that has named their gas to the Great Gatsby. There's no way. There's no way. I'll be the only one. Oh, I hear our friend the creaking. As long as he's not in here, I'm fine with it. We're gonna keep... Boop, boop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. That's right, Ace. Who's a little fly? Oh, a little shoe fly. Oh, it's a little shoe fly. I guess we'll go ahead and get a 1 stack of rockets while we're here. We might as well. If I get up and check this window, I swear to God. Who did it? Who did that? How does that sound so much like somebody is knocking on that window? It's right there. Remember, I can touch it. I can touch it. That's unreal. It's unreal. Because my neighbor will come and knock. He'll come and knock on my window when he's out like walking his dog. If he just wants to chit chat, he'll knock on my window. Because it's right there. I hate that one. It's not fair. It's too real. It's too real. So far, I like this station. The name of this station on Pretzel Rocks, Rufio, is Happy EDM. It's pretty vibey so far. Load! Come on. I wonder if that viewer attack should be the entire screen. I think it's less accurate that way, but it renders those larger on the screen. So like when you're throwing tomatoes, the accuracy is kind of off because... Let me see. Look how much bigger it is. But see, the accuracy is off, isn't it? Because you probably threw that at my face. You wanted that emoji? Aww. I wish I could help you. Yo, you did put it in the middle? Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm having a mild flare up of my eye disease in my right eye. It started last night. It's super not fun. Super not fun. I need more fences. Oh-ho-ho. 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 Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So not that one, but we want it on this one. So we want one probably here. Yeah. We do need our dirt for this because, you know, dirt is superior in some situations. This is one of them. Because you can't place scaffolding on a stair like that. Couldn't turn my PC on fast enough to get bits. Rhea, hello, how are you? Good to see you over on the YouTube. How are you this morning? Good morning, Pink. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh my gosh. They're trying to give this old man a heart attack. That's what they're trying to do. They just want to give me one. Yeah, I'm liking this channel. No, I can't get there. No! I thought that was okay. I thought that was gonna be okay. But it's not. Nah, you ain't gonna get me this time. Oh, I can't do this one because it's a... That's okay. That's okay. Nah, you ain't gonna do it this time. Nah, you ain't doing it twice. If there's somebody out there, they can just be there. They can just stand there. Dude, your neighbor needs you. He knows to pop in stream and say hi if he really needs me. He knows. He knows the drill. I saw him leaving for work anyway. No, Ace, you gotta wake up. That should get covered by that. No. No. I ain't doing it. You ain't getting me. And then another one up there on that corner at the top of the tower. I ain't doing it again. They're just going to sit there. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's wanting to man the cannons, yo. I'll just take this. Thank you. Oh. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I need to go. I need to go to the basement and get a popsicle. Popsicles. Oh, popsicles. There's a popsicle. Oh, that's a full box of popsicles. I think I'm going to name... Well, I'd have to name a bunch of different shulkers. Name the Traderhead shulkers popsicles in my basement. I better put my hand on the controller. I'm going to smack into a bamboo. Ace, have you seen this box lately? I have almost a box. I'm getting there. I won't fill up 27 shulkers. I won't get a full box of boxes of heads, but that's pretty solid. That's 15 boxes of heads right there. So 270 plus 135. So 305, 405 heads. Something like that. I think the math is right. Somebody do 15 times 27. Tell me if I was right. 405. Y'all heard me do it, and I did it out loud instead of just in my head. I just spoke my thoughts. Oh, excuse me. What? Why on earth did that place there? That's crazy. Oh, you son of a... Did you see that, Ace? Did you see that? That's what happens to turtles that engage in freaky bread. You know, did you know that freaky bread is bad for turtles? It kills them. You shouldn't feed them the freaky bread. Freaky bread and yellow beds. That was an absolute banger of a stream. Clip that. Rufio, when you feed villagers bread, and if they have a bed and like a job, you feed them bread, they make babies. And so I try to give villagers yellow beds, you know, the dirty beds, and yeah, yellow beds and freaky bread makes villager babies. It makes them freak. What is that? What is that? Yo, Teach, good morning. Where is that? There it is. Why didn't I see that? Good morning, Rocky. That's the clip. Gotcha. Reminds me of a Dave Chappelle song. Nothing makes my life complete. I'm not gonna finish the song. Or am I? Like turning your face into a toilet seat. That's gonna be dark right there. That area right there is gonna be really dark. It needs something hanging from the oh, I can't hang anything from the corners. That's fine. And we'll just mirror that on the other side. Yeah. 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 What? Oh. Chef. Jesus. Figure life out, bro. Bum 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 bum. No! Yo, Andy, what's good? Listen, boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I take my poops on company time. I don't know if you heard that over the squirting going on. But did you hear that full joke? So the ding-a-thon is gone. And now... Okay. The ding-a-thon left. Enter the squirt squad. To take over. Oh my god. Rocky approves. Oh, my eye hurts. I kind of need an eye patch, low key, for days like this. It would help a lot. Just throw an eye patch on, put my glasses on over it. Because it's like actually uncomfortable to keep your eye closed. You know? But yeah, my right eye is very weak today. I don't know if it looks lazy to you guys, but it probably does. This one. In elementary school? Did you have some sort of eye injury that caused you to need that, or? I have an inflammatory eye disease that gets me. Wait, I slept. Did I not? I guess I didn't. What the hell? Oh, I kind of want to see it at night anyway. I want to see if there's any dark spots. Shiver me timbers. You have an eye condition as well? It's all really well lit up. That's great. We could use lights in the peaks of that roof line. Get out of here. Creepy Creeperton. Yeah, as I suspected, it is kind of dark on the lower portion of this side of the building. You left your contacts in too long? Oh, yeah, man, that's crazy. Yet. Hey, listen, it's Friday, Lanny. Are you sitting in an airport about to board a plane home? Or no, you drove this week, didn't you? Steroid drops and wear an eye patch. Yeah, dude. So those steroid drops are part of my not so much daily repertoire. After taking steps to lower the light levels in my home and use like a different color temperature via LED bulbs, I find like the really brownish kind of color LED bulbs. I forget the color temperature, but I know it when I see it in the stores. But I get that really low color temperature bulb. It has helped a lot with my flare ups, a lot. But when I have a flare up, y'all, it sucks. It is not fun. It's those steroid drops and probably a similar sensation. Oh, I see an Enderman down there. I mean, it's lit in here. You see that it's lit in here. It's just a different color temperature of light. It's not really white. It's much more of a brown, amberish, if you will. It's a very warm light. Okay. The building is lit, but I am going to hit those peaks. Bloop. Sweet. We'll sleep in Mel's soggy bed. It's just down here at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, she washed the sheets. It's not soggy anymore. Bet. You're getting the spray bottle? Making your eyes and head feel warm? Yeah. Field day is going to be excruciating, but I have my old man goggles. Look at these things, y'all. Look at these fashionable beauties. Look at these beauts. Look at these beauts. Oh man, they work well though, y'all. Oh, it's dark as hell in here right now. Hey, dude, anything that's cringy. That's very like Dr. Disrespect. Like it just gives me that vibe, Sin. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Do you not know who Hold on, let me... Sin squirting. Was that Sin? Was that you or Rocky that was squirting? You know who Dr. Disrespect is, don't you? Surely, yeah? Yo, Lodap, what's going on? How you doing, Lodap? Good to see you over on the YouTube. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Chef. My full name is the Nitwit Chef. I gotta talk over the squirting that's going on right now. There's lots of squirting happening over on Twitch right now. So I have been working on a Pirate Cove community area. These are not all my builds. This is a community area. I've been building this tavern and then this fort here, which is actually a recreation of a real place called Fort Fincastle in Nassau. But this is our Pirate Cove kind of community area. And it's just a place where, as a community, we have lots of them where we get together and just kind of showcase our talents. And I've been building this enormous pirate tavern. And, yeah. So it's like a Tudor style, very much a hodgepodge of a building. It twists and turns, and but it is a pirate tavern at the end of the day. So there are rooms that the community has chosen, like they pick a room and then they decorate it themselves. So this room's already been selected but not been built out, you know, and so they have little kind of just unique little rooms that they can choose to decorate and make their own. And then back on the main floor of the tavern, I have put together a lot of mini block art, armor stand artwork. I do a lot of like dioramas, if you will. So still life scenes. So over here we've got a bunch of pirates. This is my skin right here. This is a pack that our founder DJ Haribo put together that kind of renders our skin onto armor stands so that we can do artwork like this. But these guys are all discussing this buried treasure. And the coup de grace of this pirate tavern is the show. So we got a stage up here, and when you play a disc, you get a show. And then when the music is over, the show automatically ends and the dancers go back under the stage to dance another day. Sometimes you have to go back here and grab the disc. But yeah. This is the tavern keeper's bedroom. This is my bedroom. I've got a little telescope to look out my nice window overlooking the Pirate Bay. I've got little you know, knickknacks and stuff everywhere, and we've got this pass through where a road is going to go through. But this is going to be like all the kind of storage area. We'll put barrels and like, you know, warehouse stuff. But then we've got the redstone on display for the dancing. And you can actually go in there and like take a look at it if you want. Pretty neat stuff. Barkeeper's access to the storage. Hey man, if you want to subscribe, I would be thankful. But I'm kind of a guy that doesn't really like usually directly just ask for things like that. But yeah, man, we're a really close community. We like to have fun. I try to be a chill guy, although I will put myself in stressful situations sometimes, and it's kind of funny. I scream like a girl, but usually we're nice and calm and mellow. I like my Minecraft in the morning with my coffee, and so it's just a great way to wake up and start your day. DJ takes no requests. No, he does. He's gonna put some discs over there. No, I synced it this time, Rufio. I synced it this time. You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me. But if you like Minecraft, and if you like especially Bedrock Minecraft, because that's where I'm much more knowledgeable, my build techniques and knowledge about that kind of stuff will carry through no matter what version of the game you play. But yeah, it's a good place to be if you kind of fit that shoe. I like to name wardens Grum. I use Grum instead of Dinnerbone. I think just because I can, and I kind of like it. I like that name. It's kind of funny to me. It's fun to say Grum. Grum. This is looking awesome. What else did I need to do here, y'all? Do you remember, did I say anything other than finish up the lighting? I know I needed to finish up the lighting, and that I've done. What else was it? You can give him all the Grum. There's got to be 2 M's, though, Rufio. Got to have 2 M's in that Grum. Hey, Ren, how's it going? Did you sleep at all? Did you sleep? Did you get your like half an hour nap? Blue Shrek in the code? That's funny. That's really funny. It makes total sense too. Blue Shrek. The name Mojang named the warden Blue Shrek in the code is what Lodapp is saying. That's hilarious. And legit. Bum, 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 bum. This song is called Sir Ghostington by an artist called Ghost and Ghost. So enjoy Sir Ghostington by Ghost and Ghost. I actually like this track so far. You didn't, Ren. You're gonna suffer. Hopefully you're young enough to pull through that. I've done it many a times in my life, but at 45, I don't think that I would be doing that. I would not be surviving. Bum 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 bum. You don't hear any music at all? Old compared to some. Interesting. Yeah, there's music on the tubes of you. I hear it. Compared to some. It's really low. It's really low. Probably a little bit, Lodapp. Probably. There's definitely more delay on YouTube with comments than other platforms. It seems to have the most delay out of all of the major platforms, streaming platforms. Yeah, I wish that lasted longer too. Come on, baby, don't do that conga, don't any longer. Have you on my phone while I fill the snack table? I won't tell if you won't, Molly. You were ready to shake your body? Yeah, the chat is delayed, Lodapp, but I promise you that I do get to all my chats. There are times that I'm much more locked in than others, But usually you can tell. You can tell if I'm locked in. But I do get back to the chat every time. Lanny, that's a lot of maters. We could have made BLTs, brother. We could have made BLTs, but instead, you wanted to throw them at my face. Mm-hmm. On YouTube, that you've missed every single one of those, but it was a bullseye. It was a bullseye on Twitch. Load up. I get what you're saying. I'm definitely a builder, but I have met some amazing Minecrafters that can't build for crap. Amazing Minecrafters can't build to save their lives, but they'll be crazy adventurers and be able to come up with resources in huge numbers. And for a builder, that's a great help, man. If you want to make big old mega builds, there's guys that do insane stuff with redstone and live in a dirt box. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I think that's one of the beautiful things about this game is that people find their niche in the game and can have a lot of fun doing it. Now, this server in particular, a lot of us are builders. This is our starter town. These are all of our starter bases. We each were told to pick a 25 by 25 block plot and build to our heart's content in the medieval / fantasy style. And so this is kind of where we started the first 2 weeks in this season, right here in Starter Town. Everyone was required to stay here for 2 weeks, and then we could branch out and do our mega bases. Some of us stayed longer. I stayed almost a month. A couple people stayed a little over a month. But yeah, it's super, super fun. No, Lanny, you have absolutely increased your skill set over the course of the last 2 years in that regard. So don't you even start with me, young man. Yeah, I went there. So my niche in building is historical stuff, Load App. I'm a history nerd. My college roommate and his wife are both professional archaeologists. They lived in Greece for a while. It's just a hobby for me. I studied geology in college and then took a restaurant career like halfway through college. But I am a history nerd, and I love, love, love studying ancient history. Still to this day as a 45-year-old man. And so I'm also big into maps and like digital mapping technology. And so my roommate, his specialty in archaeology is digital imaging. So he does 3D imaging. And I like, it's a pretty big server. We're about 30. We're about 30 people in total, about 15 that are really active, but 30 in total. And so, but I know how to look at those 3D image scans, and I interpret those measurements that are there, because it is measured, it is measuring for you, and we know how big a block is. It's 1 meter cubed. So it's about 3 feet or 1 meter. A lot of those measurements are done in meters, so it works out great. You don't have to do any conversions. It's already there for you. And so what I do is I try and take ancient structures and recreate them as new structures within Minecraft. We are in the Nether, and this is the entrance to my mega base area called Alexandria, and this is a 1-to-1 scale recreation of El Khaznah, or the Treasury of the Pharaohs, in Petra, Jordan. No, this is no map art. This is a build. We're in the bottom of a deep canyon in Petra, Jordan right now. This is the Magi. They are holding Sharpness 5 netherite swords. I traded them for their stone swords. They are technically trapped, so technically the game is saying that that slab right there is in his head and he can't attack me right now. If that block breaks, you need to be far away. I still got some work to do in the nether. That's going to be my final project for the season, is finishing up the texture and gradient work in that canyon room. But this season, my theme was Hellenistic Egypt. So that's the period of Egypt's history that Greece ruled over it. So Alexander the Great conquered Egypt for the Greeks, founded the city of Alexandria, and then, oh look, that's a wild camel, because they spawn in the desert now. That's a wild camel. That is a freshly, naturally spawned wild camel, y'all, on top of the art studio. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? And so he appointed his general called Ptolemy, his successor. And so Ptolemy started a dynasty that lasted all the way through Cleopatra. It's a really long dynasty. But this is 1-to-1 scale Lighthouse of Alexandria. This building was measured and described very accurately by a historian called Appian. So we know a lot about this building. That's where all my automatic farms and stuff are, in this building. The Library of Alexandria. We don't really know what this building looked like, so this is my artistic recreation of it, but I did use architectural clues and lots of scholarly renderings. This is people who are studying this in college and going through and getting their PhDs. These are drawings that they either do themselves as artists and historians, or they have commissioned and they work closely with an actual artist. Yeah, the Happy Ghast, yeah. So we crafted up on stream the other day. We crafted up a dried ghast, and we plonked him down in our fountain, and we watched him grow into a ghastling, and then we fed him snowballs until he became a Happy Ghast. And then we went on a ride, and we tied him there, and we've left him alone because he's really slow. That tunnel is fantastic, Ace. You shut your face. Ace built my tunnel. He didn't build El Khaznah, but he did the tunnel. I like to break Minecraft. What I mean by that is I like to find the weird stuff about Minecraft. So sponges do weird things in the desert, in hot biomes, in Bedrock, and so you can make dancing fountains in hot biomes in Bedrock Minecraft. It's just a sponge down here, and the water source is far enough away that the sponge won't dry it out, but it does dry out some of the water that's falling, so it makes this dancing fountain. It's really fun. And of course, my Mona Lisa is my 1/3 scale recreation of the Great Carthage Harbor, built in the 2nd to 3rd centuries BC. Beautiful, beautiful Cothan Harbor. Military is housed here. No, 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 no. Trade happens here. Wait, huh? Is it funny that you can create it live, but not paper? I'm not understanding, Loadout. Is it funny that you can... I'm thinking that you're saying that you can create live, but not paper with string. Name tag. Oh, we can't craft a name. So you can create a living creature. You can craft a living, what can become a living creature. But you can't craft a name tag. I think I see what you mean now. Hey, good morning, Dank. Got the cathedral built? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. See, I mess with villagers, though, Lodap. So this being the Library of Alexandria, there are many, many, many librarians inside. 57, actually. So these guys are in charge of providing us with emeralds. We call them the notorious BLG. We zombified and cured these guys all down to where they'll do the infinite, which I don't think you can't do this anymore. We started this world in October 2023, and so you can't get these guys down to 1 across the board anymore. But we've got bookshelves for 1 emerald, and then you break it and sell the books back for a total of 3 emeralds. And so it's a net profit of 2 emeralds for every bookshelf that you buy, which is great. But then they sell the lanterns, and then of course name tags for a single emerald on every single one of these guys. And then every tradable book in the game in alphabetical order over here at their max level. Max levels only. So Bane of Arthropods 5, Blast 4, those are all level 1. Depth Strider 3, Efficiency 5, Feather Falling 4. So only the top level, but every tradable enchantment. Makes the game super easy. Yo, Roof came over to the tubes of you. How do you usually spawn-proof your build inside and out? Light is usually what I'll do. So I talk about, and I wish I wouldn't have slept before reading that comment. So I talk about how this building, you don't see any light sources. You see nothing. But it's lit up like a Christmas tree. This whole building is absolutely blinded by the light, right? And it's putting out a ton of light. But I use clever methods. So oftentimes I'll use slabs as my floor and light it from underneath, okay? Because the light will go through the slabs. Now, our vertical slabs also let light through. So every single one of these columns is a column of glowstone with vertical slabs on all 4 sides. So each one of these columns is like the sun beaming outwards in every direction. Right? Is it really, Roof? Okay. So what should I call you then? Just Load? Yeah, Load. This was another pack created by our world host and server founder, DJ Haribo. It is called More Stairs and Slabs. So not only do I have vertical slabs of just about everything in the game, you make these beautiful archways with the vertical slabs. See how they line up with that stair block? Right? Because you can put them... You see, this is a whole block space, but then I've got that, right? So this is on a 2-block center column where the stairs pop up and over off of it. So we've got vertical slabs, and then we also have slabs of everything. So this is red terracotta slabs right here, this roof, right? We've got concrete stairs and slabs. The, like, stripped wood slabs even, Load app. Got it. Hide it wherever you can. Yeah, absolutely. Now, you've got a ring of lanterns up here. But this is a slab floor and light is coming up through it. You know, so any light below it is going to come up through here. And so I do use that a lot. Now, around the base area, it's a lot of the times it's just torches. You know, I start the season and I go through dozens and dozens and dozens of stacks of torches. Just spamming torches everywhere, all over the where I'm going to be building my mega base, and they're everywhere, and they go out too from the building site, so that you don't have the mobs spawning right on the edge of your build and walking to you and blowing you up. So you light your build site plus some, right? But then you don't have to do this. This is just ways that Chef doesn't get bored with Minecraft. I go through, my goal is to get rid of the torches by the end of a season, right? Or whatever. And so I come up with clever lighting designs. For the desert here, I'm using the pink candles on top of cacti, right? They are lit candles. They do provide a little bit of light. But then I'm using the mangrove roots as like tumbleweeds, right? So there's tumbleweeds all over the desert, and they've got frog lights underneath them. And so the whole outskirts of the base area, there's no torches, because I've built lighting into the design of everything. On this big terracotta design here, underneath these carpets, guess what? Lights. All right, we'll be here. So you want to, and you don't have to. If you want to spam torches and call it a day, go for it. But if you want to build the lighting into the design, slabs, stairs, trapdoors, carpets, things that will allow the light to come through. Think about that. You know, if you, especially the underfloor lighting, using slabs as your floor. So, you know, anywhere that you can use a slab in your floor, do that. That way you can put it on the upper half or even the lower half. A slab on the lower half of a block space is spawn proof, period. So like in the nether, that's how we keep the gas from spawning. And that's really the only way to keep them from spawning. And same with like piglins. Yeah, piglins. But you see, all of this is on the lower half. You see, I'm targeting there's a whole block. I'm targeting a whole block, but the lower half of that block space is blocked by this floor. So this could be completely dark, no light whatsoever, and still nothing's gonna spawn here. Nothing. This huge room. If any of these floor blocks in like this whole corner of this room get broken, I might come to your house in real life. Lights behind trapdoors, exactly, Ace. But yeah, no, if I might come to your house in real life if one of those floor blocks gets broken. Because I would say it will be almost an immediate ghast on your face. I need coffee. Yeah. There we go. Hmm? Hmm? You get to oh, Ace, that's exciting. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Listen, I need coffee, y'all. So I'm going to take both of these, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to head down this little hallway right here and go to my kitchen to make a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Fresh coffee. I'm back. Let's go. Load app. Catch you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. No flavors. Just like my soul. Dark as hell and just a little bit sweet. The darkest roast I can find with a little bit of sugar. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Just like my soul. And my heart. But I'm a little sweet. I'm kind. Sometimes I do flavors. The other day I had, if you have a Casey's convenience stores where you live, right now they have a blueberry roast coffee that is fire. 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 I was in the restaurant business for 25 years. It kind of leads to that. It kind of leads to a dark sense of humor. It's a very toxic business. That's why I'm out. I am happily retired from the restaurant industry. The only thing that I would ever do involved with food again is own my own food truck. That's it. Yeah, Casey's. If you have Casey's where you live, they're in a lot of places, but predominantly, they have been in like the northern part of the, like, Illinois and Indiana and stuff like that, and like the Northeast. But Pilot sold all of their non-truck stop gas stations to Casey's a couple years ago. So they've all been transitioned to Casey's. So there's Casey's in a lot more places now. That's how we have them in the Southeast where I'm at, is because Pilot was all everywhere here. But now every single Pilot that wasn't a truck stop is now a Casey's. And a lot of them make pizza, and I hear it's pretty good. I haven't tried it yet. Teach swears by Casey's Pizza. Lurk mode activated? Heck yeah. Lurk away, lurk away. He tried to push in the non-existent clutch. I've been there, Ace. I know the feels on that. Not with a truck, but just in general. I'm a manual transmission kind of guy. So somebody mentioned something about these ghasts, and we never really looked at it like this. But it's good for... Hey, come back. Getting screenshots. It's going to take you 7 days to get your screenshot, but it is going to be good for getting screenshots. I'll say, because like this shot over here that I've wanted for a long time, but just can't get because it's just a pain in the butt, and plus my tree building skills are terrible. But there's this shot that I've wanted to see for a long, long time, and that is a shot from the ocean looking past a palm tree on that little island and having both the lighthouse and the library in the render, in the frame, with the sun going down, because it's going to go down that way. You can definitely get that shot with this. I'm missing something, KC? Fly, horsey! Yeah, exactly, Ace. What country are you in? I did Lost Souls, yeah, because I've got a hard stop of 9:30 today, because it's field day. And I'm sorry, I'm not missing field day. It's late for you. Where are you at, Loadout? It's 8:30 a.m. for the eastern part of America. So, but Ace, who is in the chat as well, he's in Alaska, the state of Alaska. It's only 4:30 a.m. for him. Where's this guy's face? What's forward? Yeah, so turn the render distance up a little bit to get that shot, but now with it raining, we're gonna start our 6-hour journey back to where he's tied up. It's very hot. She lives in a different part of the country than I do, but both the places where we live, it gets very hot. It was over 100 degrees Fahrenheit for her the other day, and it's well into the 80s Fahrenheit pretty much every day where I'm at, high 80s. Getting towards the 90s real soon. Bum 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 bum. Hold a lead while the other is on top of them. Now you can attach the. Well, you know what? We need to do that. We need to do that. We need to see what's up with that. About attaching a boat to them with leads. Let's see what that looks like. No, come back here. Come back. Come. Oh my God, you stupid. Oh, you can pick stuff up. No. I need snowballs. Come here, bro. Hit. That's not working. Either it doesn't work yet or it's cat. Either that doesn't work yet or that's cat. I thought that was real. Why is his mom calling? Hang on, y'all. Okay, so terribly sorry about that, y'all. Gas become a floating turret? Huh. With Guardians, yeah. All right, Ace, have a great day driving, man. Remember, there's no third pedal in the truck. Makes it easier. It's my son's mom, actually, is who it was. Her sister got hit by a car. She's gonna be okay, but she's banged up pretty dang good. It's wild. Oh no, big trucks. Big trucks they prefer manuals because it's easier to pull the load and like make the load feel like it's much less weight. When you're pulling 50, 60, 70,000 pounds, it makes a difference for sure, for sure. Truck drivers, they in America don't like the automatics as much. And I reckon in Alaska it's even more difficult. I'm going to try one more thing. We're going to put that up, and we're going to get some snowballs so that he listens to us. And it's like, because I had extra leads. Hey, you like snowballs? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. I thought you liked snowballs. These things are as smart as camels. Now, I'm calling Cap. Cap. No. What? Oh my God! Look at how crazy the boat is going. What the? What? It just flew off! How far did it go? Where did it go? Where is that boat? No, come here. Come here. God. Where is that boat? The lead was here. Where's the boat? Where did the boat go? No. Did we just find a new way to launch things? Where did the boat go, you guys? There it is. There it is. It went kind of far. It went kind of far. You did not hear me say what the Sigma, that I can assure you. I would only say that to be purposefully cringe around my son and my nephews and their friends. Anything to get kids to stop using that language, I'll participate. And usually, if you try and talk their language to them, they want to stop using it. Like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to use these words. Adults are using them? No, that's not cool. Elvis, what's good? Yeah, I have the happy gas. You missed us growing that guy up. We crafted the dried ghast. It's easy to get. You don't even actually have to go and find a dried ghast in the nether. You don't have to go to the nether to have a happy ghast. Well, actually you do. You do, because you need ghast tears. You need 8 ghast tears and a bone block. And you'll make a dried ghast. So if you have a ghast farm or just any way to get ghast tears, that's all you really need. 8 ghast tears and a bone block. And then you slap that puppy down in some water and you're good to go. You gotta wait a while. You gotta wait a while. Bloop. I generally speak directly to people, yeah. Yeah. Until you update the game. Yeah, so it's in experimental features right now. And so yeah, if you're not able to use experimental features in whatever world you play on, then yeah, you gotta wait. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a small enough streamer where I feel it necessary to address people directly. That's how you build community. And yeah, that's kind of the goal. Yep, sure have. It's not great. It's not bad either. It's not bad either. It is really bright in certain scenarios. I do like the shadows. A lot of people like the water. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I really don't like being in the water now because you can't see squat. Look at all those drowned coming after me right now. One of my favorite things is look for my shadow on the ground. Do you see my shadow on the ground in the sand as I'm flying through the sky? It also can give a funny color to some blocks. So this is stripped spruce. Now, this is the vanilla block, and then this is a custom stripped spruce stair and slab. So that's what spruce should look like. But right now, it's looking like that weird color. So, meh. Light coming through the windows. Beautiful sunset. Right? Look at that. That's a pretty fire view. Not too bad. I definitely prefer Bedrock. You can have one, but they won't let you use it. Like the world you play on, yeah. I don't agree with that statement. That's just incorrect. Load app, the whole bug rock thing. I don't know where people get off saying that, to be honest with you. What happens is people try to play crazy marketplace download worlds on low-end console devices, and they can't handle it because usually a lot of those worlds have tons and tons of entities in them. So like this world, even like all of these are entities, every single one of these, and Switch players would struggle in this area now. So if you're on a Switch and you come to this kind of community area, your device is going to struggle. If you're on an older Xbox, it might struggle a little bit too. Good morning, Danielle. Elvis, just train your mind to think a different way. Your shadow would distract you and you'd hit things. Yeah, well, I'm there. I've done that. But I actually think that there's less bugs in Bedrock because, like, well, they happen, but they get fixed real quick. They fix the bugs. Is I think really what I mean by that. Whereas in Java, they don't fix as many bugs. They're starting to, though. The whole parity kind of philosophy that they're on. So they're slowly becoming closer to being the same game. Eventually, I think it's either going to either be like the same game and everything works either way you build it, or it gets to a point where you open up, you buy one game, and you just say, there's like the first thing that comes up is Bedrock or Java, and you just click a button, and then you just go play that. I think it'll get to that. It'll probably get to that. Probably. Something like that. I can have a gas, but it does not have visuals. On which device, Lost Souls? On Switch? But the vibrant visuals are okay. At the end of the day, they're okay. We have to keep in mind that it is a work in progress. And that I think that they're on the right track. I really do. They're on the right track to having vanilla shaders. They're on the right track. I think it's only going to get better. The water from up here looks pretty good. Like the sparkly shimmer as you fly over it. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm curious. I want the darkness effect. Oh. Okay. They did good with the darkness too. That's not bad. It's not bad. You ever hear a parrot mimic a warden? No, 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 no. That's where most of my chat is. It's 12 total viewers in the stream. So I don't exactly know how they're split, but I'm showing 12 total viewers. Elvis, you out, buddy? Yeah. The other day we were sitting at 25 total for a while. That was awesome. I like the shadow of the rib cage. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at the shadow of the boat. Lanny's probably on a plane and can't see that. The reflection of the pirate ship. That's awesome. That parrot's creepy. I did not make my own skin, but it is a custom skin. One of our players is a very talented skin designer. That is cool, isn't it, Lanny? Let's see it from a lower angle. It's fire. I like what they've got so far. It's not perfect yet, but it'll get there. I think it looks great inside, honestly. It's really good at midtones, which is where RTX was lacking. RTX, yep. RTX, it would be so dark. Where is the crafting? We were just hanging lights today. I got a short stream today because of field day. But we were just kind of buttoning up some things here, and it's pretty much all I had to do today. Normally I would have been in my hardcore world today. But because I have to leave super early today, I decided to just finish up the last few things on this build. And then I've just been yapping. I've just been yapping. I do be yapping. I am a professional yapper. I have a PhD. Oh, mini chef? Not really. Not really. So we'll find out next week if he has to retest for that big state test. We'll see if he has to retest. And we'll go from there. You did see the show, right? You saw the show? Now, if they can nail colored light, so that is something that RTX has that I'm really missing right now, and that's if I made this a red piece of glass, it would project a red light onto the floor. And that's fire. But unfortunately, Vibrant Visuals is not there yet. So, with Vibrant Visuals, without. In about 20 minutes. In about 20 minutes. Okay. We are all lit up. We've got all of the floor done down here now. We do... Oh. I never made a decision on this. I still need to do that. But then we've got to start decorating down here as well. We really do. Yay. I'm trying to think if there's anything small that I can get done. Back from the ad break, Danielle. Welcome back, welcome back. Remember, Danielle, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a Twitch subscription for free every month. Amazon Prime comes with Twitch Prime. And with Twitch Prime, you get one free subscription every month. It probably wouldn't be bookshelves down here. Probably wouldn't be bookshelves down here. That's more in the lines of perspective work, Elvis. So it's going to be like... I don't know that I would offset a chandelier, but maybe if it is it too low, or barrels probably is what's going to go down under there. Yeah, there's going to be barrels and piles of gunpowder and stuff like that down here, for sure. I feel you, Danielle. I feel you on that. I just send my mom money on PayPal, and she uses her her Prime to order things that I get. Oh, he's creeping over there. What? Why? Why did that? No. stashes. Yeah, we got the lighting done. I still can't get over how cool this looks, like looking from down here, looking into the window, into the building, and seeing all those guys in there. That's just rad. I love that. That's great. Torches on a lever, yeah. That's not a bad idea. Woohoo! I got some popsicles in my basement. I was talking earlier about how I should name my box of Wandering Trader heads Popsicles in my basement. Because I filled up another shulker of heads today and put it away. So now I need another shulker box in my in chest for Wandering Trader heads. I have 15 boxes of Wandering Trader heads. I'm not going to be doing the... Somebody else is doing the roads. Load app. I told them to back away for a little bit so that more builds could get put in, and then we know where the road goes. That way the road is more fluid. Got some popsicles in my basement. You can go down and get one. Don't I have levers somewhere? It's been a while since I've seen that torch on a lever, and I want to see what it looks like. No, that's not right. No. No. Oh, that's cool. So you're Indonesian then, yeah? Sweet. Yo, M2D, what's good? What's good, what's good? Elvis. Wow. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. We the same person that does our skins puts together. We kind of voted on some stuff as like a group, but that person also puts together a custom art pack for us. So Minecraft paintings look different in our world. So these are all just different Minecraft paintings. You craft up a painting and you place it on a wall, but instead of the Minecraft paintings, you get just, and there's more than this. This is just a healthy assortment of them. Mob heads courtesy of Foxy No Tail. We got a Jeb, yeah, Jeb's up here. I'm thinking that Jeb... Don't go on the ceiling. Yeah, that's better. I think that's better. He is. He is. So if you name a sheep Jeb underscore in Bedrock, you get, I think it's Java 2, isn't it? If you know, if you name a sheep Jeb underscore, you get this like multicolored sheep, and like it's like strobing through colors. It's just like, yeah. Idaho flying to Seattle and then to Vegas. Good Lord, who did book that? That's gross. That's gross. Could you not? Is there no direct from Boise to Vegas? For real? How is there no Boise to Vegas? It is. It is. It's almost time for me to go. His stuff starts at 10, but like I like to get there so that I can get a good seat and you know. But they do it. They're pretty strict about letting parents like onto the field and off of the field and whatnot. You didn't even look at your flight. Oh my goodness. You gotta go? Alright, yeah, I'm heading out in just a few minutes anyway as well, Lowdown. Thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Feel free to hang out anytime, man. We're Monday through Friday, I'm at 8 a.m. Eastern this time of day, throughout the week. And then on the weekends, it's kind of sporadic, but sometimes. And then I also play in my evening time, which would be probably early morning for you in Indonesia. But we'll play other games like Fortnite and Repo and other games. Just more like games with friends and stuff. Usually not to Vegas, though, Danielle. Vegas has some sort of weird arrangement with airline companies to offer cheap direct flights to the city. It's all hush-hush, like old-school mafia standover stuff that's been in place forever. They like to mess with you. Yeah. Should definitely be doing something this weekend. I know as long as if my eye gets better, I'm gonna head to the pump track, the BMX track, this weekend for sure. But I know we'll get some evening streams in and some Fortnite, and I don't know. I've been getting my butt handed to me in Fortnite lately. I've just been performing very poorly lately at Fortnite. It's because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. All right, you guys. I am going to check Mini Chef out after field day. I won't make him go the second half of the day. They don't do anything, and they also don't count it as a missed day. Yeah. Hey, good morning again, Teach. I'm about to go to field day, though. About to head out for field day. Been playing marbles. Right on. Rocket racing tonight? That actually sounds not half bad, Lanny. That sounds pretty good. That sounds good, actually, rocket racing tonight. Yeah. So, what kind of stuff do you have? Don't ditch me for the casino, you punk. I know you're going home, but... Huh. I need to run to the store after, you know, when I pull him out of class after field day. Opposite chats again, yeah, Teach, yep. Got to run to the store, grab a couple of things to make the baked chicken spaghetti for dinner tonight. And it's going to be fire. But I need cheese and I need I need toilet paper. That's not for the baked chicken spaghetti. I just need the cheese. That's I guess technically it is for the baked chicken spaghetti. Technically. Kind of is. Just an hour for food. What, you get free food after an hour or something? After an hour of play, you'll get free food and then go home? Okay, cool. All right. Hard stop time, guys. Love your face. What? Lost Souls? I'm not wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Look, I'll look directly in your eyes. Tell me I'm wrong. All right. I'm out of here, guys. Love your faces. I will catch you later. Gonna do some rocket racing tonight and probably some Minecraft in the morning if I'm feeling okay with my eye and stuff. Love your faces. Catch you later. Bye. You got the number one finger for me.